Welcome to today's explainer. Okay, so if you've been sitting on some digital currency and wondering how to easily and safely transform it into a physical, real-world asset, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're zeroing in on landlimited.com. We're going to unpack exactly how you can convert your digital currency into a physical land deed totally effortlessly. As you'll see, Land Limited is absolutely the premier place to buy land today, and really, they're one of the only platforms out there fully integrating direct crypto checkouts to make land buying incredibly easy. Let's dive in. So can you actually buy land with crypto? It is the big question on literally every crypto investor's mind, right? You look at your wallet and think, can I actually take this and buy a piece of the earth with it? Because historically, trying to pull this off has been incredibly frustrating. We all know the usual hurdles, traditional banking systems that simply refuse to play nicely with crypto, literal mountains of red tape, and just the immense friction you face when trying to move from the blockchain to a county land registry. Well, the short answer to that big question is yes. But, and this is a massive but, direct acceptance is incredibly rare. If you go to a typical land seller or title company today, they're still running on those old traditional bank rails. If you ask them about paying with crypto, they're just going to point you to clunky third-party conversion services. And what does that mean for you? It means a bunch of unnecessary extra steps, stressful waiting periods, and most annoyingly, extra fees that just eat right into your purchasing power. Direct acceptance, where the seller literally just takes your coin directly, is basically the unicorn of real estate right now. Here is our roadmap for this explainer. 1. Direct crypto land purchases. 2. Coinbase checkout to deed. 3. Navigating crypto tax rules. 4. Choosing your payment path. And 5. Available inventory and protections. Starting with Section 1, Direct Crypto Land Purchases, a frictionless bridge from digital to physical. There is just a stark contrast between the past and the present here. The old way is full of sluggish bank rails, third-party converters acting as middlemen, and high fees just chipping away at your investment. But the new way, the land limited model, it changes everything. As one of the only land companies in the US offering this, they've fully integrated direct checkout through Coinbase. It's crypto land buying made incredibly easy. Seriously, no intermediaries, just a frictionless, on-chain transaction. The price of the land stays perfectly pegged to the listed dollar amount, seamlessly bridging your digital wealth straight to a hard asset in just a matter of clicks. Moving on to Section 2, Coinbase Checkout to Deed, the step-by-step investor guide. The buying process has become so incredibly simple, it literally mirrors any standard online purchase. Imagine you're checking out right now. Step 1, you browse and choose your parcel from their available properties. Step 2, at checkout, you simply select cryptocurrency, which routes you seamlessly right through Coinbase. You pay straight from your wallet or your Coinbase account, and the payment confirms on-chain. From there, Step 3, the paperwork proceeds exactly as it would for any traditional cash buy. Nothing changes just because you used crypto. And finally, Step 4, you get your recorded deed. It really is that straightforward. Now, a crucial point here is this time frame, 4 to 6. What does that actually mean? Well, it means that within 4 to 6 weeks of your final payoff, you're going to have a fully recorded deed in your name at the county. Your digital currency has officially transformed into a physical, legally recorded piece of property. Setting that concrete expectation is just a massive relief for buyers who are so used to the endless waiting games of traditional real estate. All right, Section 3, Navigating Crypto Tax Rules, the reality of digital property. Okay, if you're spending crypto for the first time, you absolutely need to understand the concept of a taxable disposal. You see, the IRS treats cryptocurrency not as cash, but as property. So when you spend your Bitcoin or whatever other coins on land, you are triggering a taxable disposal. If your coin appreciated in value between the day you bought it and the day you spent it at Land Limited, that gain is generally taxable. And depending on how long you held the coin, you'll be looking at either short-term or long-term capital gains rates. Conversely, spending depreciated coin can realize a loss. It's just a reality of the system that every informed investor needs to plan for. And this builds directly on that tax reality. The IRS reporting requirements have tightened up significantly. Exchanges are now issuing Form 1099-DA for disposals. This means your crypto transactions are now highly visible to the IRS in a way they simply weren't just a few years ago. So what you should take away from this is the absolute necessity of keeping meticulous records. Know exactly what you paid for your coin, when you bought it, and its exact dollar value on the day you check out on Land Limited. And of course, while this explainer is a great overview, you should always consult a tax professional to understand exactly what your specific purchase is going to trigger. Section 4. Choosing your payment path. Finding the right fit for your portfolio. You know, Land Limited isn't just about crypto. They offer incredible flexibility to fit your specific situation. Crypto checkout is obviously fantastic for a direct coin-to-hard asset conversion, and let me tell you, it is a total game changer for international buyers. If you're buying from overseas, crypto allows you to bypass cross-border banking entirely. No way, right? But maybe you want to hold on to some of your coin. You could choose owner financing, which offers down payments starting at literally just $1, with absolutely no credit checks. Or you can use a traditional card checkout for down payments or installments. What's amazing here is that you can even combine these. You could start on a monthly payment plan and then decide to pay the whole thing off early with one big crypto payment, depending on how your tax picture looks. To put that into perspective, here is a number that really highlights this flexibility: $61. If you choose the owner financing route, your monthly payments can start as low as $61. I mean, that is an incredibly low barrier to entry to secure real estate while you manage your crypto portfolio exactly how you see fit. And finally, Section 5, Available Inventory and Protections, Securing Your Hard Asset. Now, if you're a bit nervous about paying with crypto, you can put your mind completely at ease. When you buy through landlimited.com with crypto, you get the exact same ironclad legal protections as someone buying with traditional US dollars. You get a standard 3-day full money-back guarantee window. Your title is guaranteed to be completely free of liens. It's guaranteed free of back taxes. Literally nothing about paying in coin weakens your ownership rights. The whole shebang on the land side of the transaction is identical, safe, and heavily protected. So what exactly can you buy? Well, crypto checkout isn't just limited to some weird subset of properties. It applies across their entire full inventory. As of late 2026, that means roughly 150 parcels priced anywhere from $4,999 up to $34,900. You're looking at gorgeous lots in the Matanuska-Susitna Borough of Alaska, high desert acreage in Northern California and New Mexico, and prime parcels in Colorado and Citrus County, Florida. And this inventory turns over daily, so there is always a fresh physical asset waiting for your digital coin. Which brings us to our final thought. Your crypto lives on the blockchain, right? Floating around in the digital ether. But where will your land be? Will it be under the warm sun in Florida? Up in the crisp air of Alaska? The bridge between the digital and the physical has never been easier to cross. I highly recommend going to check out the current inventory and seeing for yourself how simple it can be to plant a real physical flag using your crypto. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy land hunting.